Hello everyone, Supervisor Jim Desmond with you here on a Tuesday, May 25th with a COVID and county update for you. What's going on in San Diego County. Actually tomorrow, the county, the Board of Supervisors, we're going to get presentations on next fiscal year's budget, which starts on July 1st and runs to June 30th of 2022. So the budget now is being proposed to be over $7 billion a year. For San Diego County, we have many different departments in San Diego County. At $7 billion a year, that's a little over $19 million a day gets spent by your county. So there's many services, many departments, and over 18,000 people that work at the county. So that's going to start tomorrow and Wednesday. So if you've got nothing better to do, if you want to tune into the county hearings, they'll be live and streamed. If you want to watch those meetings, and going to get presentations by each of the departments starting tomorrow. Also, a couple of things that's going on. We've got these ARPA dollars, the American Rescue Plan Act, which is federal dollars coming to San Diego County. Some of those dollars are going to go to our COVID costs and testing and vaccinations and things like that. And then we've got about $300 million that we, the County Board of Supervisors, gets to grant out or allow to different types of services. We put a framework together saying that we wanted, food for the food banks, put money towards that, put money towards rental assistance, put money towards businesses and things like that. So each of the county supervisors submitted a plan or different proposals for how that money would be spent within that framework. Two of them that I presented forward. One of them is a restaurant relief program to where we would set aside $50 million of that $300 million for restaurants. Be a plan that they already did in the UK several months ago to get people out and get people dining. And that would be on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You'd get up to $10 off per person's meal. If your meal is over $20, you get $10. If your meal is less than $20, then you get 50%. So if you have an $18 meal, you get $9 instead of the 10. And that would be this grant money. So the patrons going out to dinner on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday at the participating restaurants, we get $10 off per person. That's $50 for a party of 5. And then the restaurant would apply to the county for the reimbursement of those dollars from this fund that I'm requesting we set aside. The other initiative that I'm putting forward for spending of those ARPA dollars is a military and first responders assistance program. A lot of, COVID it took over a lot of the news, and a lot of our first responders, worked overtime, put in a lot of hours, and had to still go out on calls. Our police and fire department, sheriffs still had to go out and call, still had to go to people's houses, still had to be exposed and things like that. And in with that, their families, they were gone away from their families for long periods of time. Many cases, if they have a family, if they have a spouse who had to maybe quit their job to take care of the children behind because the kids weren't back in school. Same thing with the military. We heard a story of a military family where the husband that's in the military got called out, had to be on the, out to the USS Roosevelt that had a COVID outbreak. And he had a wife and 5 kids at home. And she had a job. She had plans for the next day that all went haywire. But that family is struggling, trying to make ends meet, trying to get food on the table. So and because of the loss of income from one of the spouses who had to stay home with the children. So what this does is helps those families with children, or if they lost their job because of COVID, helps those first responder families and the military families in San Diego County. Giving them up to $6,000 for back mortgage or back rental assistance, which would be paid directly to the landlord or the mortgage company. So we got many things happening here. Our numbers are still doing well. We're all crossing our fingers. We make it to June 15th, and when everything can open up and hopefully open up safely. So everyone take care. Thanks for checking in.